Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while. So in today's video, I'm just going to dive into what my life's been like for the past 3 years, what I'm doing now, and yeah, I've completely switched jobs, careers, mindsets, everything. So let's jump right into it. So the first thing I would like to start off with is my job. I guess that's the most exciting update. So as many of you guys know, many of you guys are following me for my nursing content and my study content, and I was doing pretty okay with it, going pretty well with it over on Instagram and on here on YouTube. And unfortunately, after all the BS I was talking about going into nursing and how I felt like it was for me and my nursing journey and things like that, I've just come to the conclusion that nursing really just isn't for me. It just really isn't for me. Point blank period. And I also realized that I was kind of going after it for the wrong reasons. While job stability and money is important, I'm not going to sit here and say it's not important. For me, I need to be able to like what I do for a living. That is something that's really important to me, and I just wasn't getting that with nursing. While I did enjoy some aspects overall, like the just working at a hospital, because I got a job as a patient transporter at the hospital, so I was seeing everything, and it was not for me. Point blank period. So what am I doing now? I am in grad school right now for a digital marketing and media degree at Yeshiva University in Manhattan. I just finished my first semester. I'm extremely happy with where my semester ended for my first semester. I got A's and B's, and it was a good semester. That's all I can say about that. I made some cool friends, and digital marketing, media, is just where I feel like right now makes sense. I've always been into media, I've always been into marketing, I've always been into social media. Since high school, I used to film videos outside in my backyard, and I used to have a blog, and I blogged in Korea about my journey. Maybe I'll unlock some of those videos so you guys can see it as well. But social media, YouTube, all of this has always been a part of my journey, so I was like, why not just make it official? So yeah, but in the meantime, between finding where I'm at now and quitting nursing school, there has been quite a few jobs in between. So let's get into that. So I quit nursing school last year, I want to say May. My last class was psych, and did not pass the psych class. That was another reason why I was like, girl, you're mad smart and you're not passing these classes. What is happening? And it wasn't because I was dumb or I wasn't understanding the material. I wasn't applying myself the way I should have. And I can just tell the difference between that program and this program, why things didn't work out. But after I quit nursing, I got a job as a flight attendant. I don't know if any of you guys follow me on Instagram, but I worked for JetBlue for 6 months, you guys. And it was an incredible, incredible, incredible opportunity. And just being completely transparent, 100% transparent, I would probably still be there today if I was not fired. I consider it to be God's plan. So how did I get fired from being a flight attendant? So basically, being a flight attendant when you first start, it's a point system, so you get 6 points. So whenever you don't show up to work, you get points. If you're late to work, you get points. So initially, I had some banking issues, and they based me in Boston. I needed to come home to the bank because I had literally no money. So there was no way I could have even done the trip because I had nothing. And so I called out of work, and that was 1 point, you guys. Then, they call you, you're on call for your first year or so while you're a flight attendant, and your phone has to be ready at all times to pick up the phone. I picked up the phone, and they tell you in military time, they tell you the time to be at the airport. She said like 1750 or something like that. In my heart of hearts, I really thought she said a different time. And I went to the airport. Luckily, I go to work kind of early because I didn't want to be late. But I went to work an hour early, and I got a phone call from crew services, and they're like, hey, where are you? You're supposed to be at the gate now. They're waiting for you. You missed your check-in. And I'm like, what? So I like run over to the gate, stat, and like, yeah, ended up being late. The passengers, it's so funny. When I walked over, the gate agent was like, oh, your flight attendant finally showed up. We can start boarding now. So shady, so shady. But we're not going to get into that. We're not going to get into the shadiness of being a flight attendant. Well, I got 2 points from that, so which is 3 points. So my last 4 points, how did I get to 6 points? Y'all. So I'm on call. I'm on call. And they call me at 4:17 a.m. and I missed the phone call. I don't see it till I wake up at 8 a.m. And they're like, yeah, you're done. They were like, you're unreliable, basically, is how it went. And I was let go from JetBlue. I was very sad when that happened. I was very much so in my feelings. And it took some time to get over that. But I felt like it was a redirect because flight attending was never going to be my end-all be-all. It was just something fun to do while I figured out what I wanted to do. And while I was in flight attendant, I was on the phone with my boyfriend, and I was telling him how I really want to do social media and marketing and things of that nature. And he was like, yeah, you should do it. I was like, yeah, I think I'll go online for school. And just, this happened in like the summer, way before I was let go. And I was telling him that I wanted to go online for school and like do digital marketing degree and just be a flight attendant and do the degree online. Didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So I just ended up throwing myself full force into social media marketing. I got a job with one small owned business. That was an interesting experience, but it was an experience that helped me to propel my career. Then I got another job with a small business, and that one was also a cool experience. It was for a yoga studio, and once again, experience is invaluable when it comes to social media. So now I have 2 different companies under my belt, and I'm grateful for that. At the moment, I'm currently between jobs. As I'm filming this, who knows? Your girl might get something, but yeah. So that's basically my career, job, pivot, all of that journey. I was dating someone when I first did YouTube. That was done. Now we're on to new. And what's new is amazing. I'm so happy, y'all. He makes me very, very happy. Yeah. Lock journey. A lot of you guys follow me for my locks. Girl. I took out my locks, put them back in. Took out my locks, put them back in, took out my locks, put them so many times because I was going after this like lock aesthetic of having like thick locks. But unfortunately my hair just will never be as thick as I want it to, so my only solution was to go smaller, which is what I figured out after my last lock journey. And so I restarted. I am much smaller. We are not at micro locks, but they're pretty small. And I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the way it looks now. There are some locks that are a little bit, I guess, in the locking process, they split apart, the 2 strands, and they became their own locks. But it's fine. It's a part of the journey. It's a process. So I'm happy with where I'm at. If you guys follow me on TikTok, you can see a little bit more of my lock journey on there. So yeah, that's my lock journey. I am about like 1 month locked right now. And my hair is still this blondish color. I really need a retwist, but I'm trying to hold out till the weekend because they're starter locks, so you can retwist them more often. But I'm trying not to give my hair a break. But we shall see what happens. Your girl might just retwist tomorrow or tonight. Who knows? Most likely I'm going to retwist tomorrow, to be honest. Let me just stop fronting with y'all. But yeah, so yeah, that's my lock journey. I know a lot of you guys follow that. That's the update on that. That was my career. And yeah, that's basically it. At this point in time, I am working on my fitness. I'm in a gym, you guys, and I'm seeing progress, and I'm really happy about that. I am in school. I start summer classes in a week. Those classes I'm excited for them. One is like SEO and web analytics, and the other one's digital storytelling. So they're both pretty important classes that I feel like I can utilize in my, not only my YouTube, but also my day-to-day. And I'm in my Bible now. Me and my boyfriend go to church every single Sunday. We are trying to get right with the Lord. Trying to, you know, have our own relationship with him, and it's just been an amazing journey. Is my life perfect at this point? Nowhere close. Things have been chaotic. I am a hot mess. Life is all over the place, but I'm learning to be thankful for the obstacles because there's something I need in these struggles and in these challenges. Thankful for the detours that my life has taken. I am 28 and I've done like 30 million jobs, and I am praying to God digital marketing is really just where I can settle and be happy and have fun. And so moving forward, what type of content will you guys be able to see? I think I'm going to shift it more towards vlogs and doing things of that nature. I'm thinking about making a podcast, possibly with a friend, about just in corporate America as a tech/creative baddie or girly, you know, because I've realized that being a creative and working in not just a tech environment but a white environment is a completely different experience. It is work in progress, it is learning, it is growth. And I just want a podcast to just talk about it, to share about it, how I got my first job, what I did with my resume, interviewing tips, things of that nature. So yeah, and I just want to share my journey with you guys, my journey towards stability in a sense, my journey towards God, my lock journey. Like, I really just want to use this page to just journey with you all and with myself. So yeah, I realized that I really enjoy looking back on my old vlogs and just seeing what I had, content I had put out earlier. So yeah, that's about it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to be consistent every single Tuesday, trying to have a new video out, maybe twice a week, depending on how the vlogs go, but we shall see. And I will catch you guys in the next video. So happy to be back. Alright, you guys, bye.